When the company announced a major change, everyone was excited. Everyone except him. New software, new processes, new ways of working. And his first thought was, why can't things stay the same? Welcome back to Learn English with Stories. Today's story is about David, an employee who resisted change until he discovered the change was exactly what he needed. Let's begin. David had worked in the company's operations department for nearly 10 years. He knew every process, every report, every system. Whenever new employees joined the team, David was often the person who trained them. People respected his experience, and David liked it that way. He enjoyed knowing exactly what to do every day. His work felt predictable, comfortable, safe. Then, one morning, everything changed. The company announced a major digital transformation project. Over the next 6 months, several old systems would be replaced, new software would be introduced, many existing processes would be redesigned. The company believed these changes would improve efficiency and productivity. Most employees seemed excited, but David wasn't. As he listened to the announcement, he felt uneasy. Why are we changing something that already works, he thought. Over the following weeks, training sessions began. Employees learned new tools, new systems, and new workflows. David attended the sessions, but his attitude was negative. Whenever the trainer explained a new feature, David would say, "The old system was easier," or "We never had this problem before." Slowly, he became frustrated. Meanwhile, many of his coworkers adapted quickly. They practiced, asked questions, and became more comfortable with the new system every week. David, however, continued avoiding it whenever possible. One day, his manager asked him to generate an important report using the new software. David hesitated. He spent nearly 3 hours trying to complete a task that should have taken 30 minutes. By the end of the afternoon, he felt exhausted and embarrassed. That evening, he stayed late at the office. As he struggled with the software again, a younger colleague walked by. "Need some help?" she asked. David almost said no, but then he paused. For a moment, he looked at the screen. Then he sighed. Actually, yes. The colleague sat beside him. Patiently, she explained several shortcuts and features. Within 20 minutes, David completed the report. He stared at the screen. "What took me 3 hours only took 20 minutes?" he asked. His colleague laughed. "Only because you're still trying to work the old way." That sentence stayed in his mind. Over the next few weeks, David made a decision. Instead of fighting the change, he would learn it. He attended additional training sessions, he asked questions, he practiced every day. At first, progress was slow, but little by little, things became easier. Then, one morning, something surprising happened. David completed a task faster than ever before. A process that used to take nearly an hour now took less than 15 minutes. For the first time, he saw the benefits. The new system wasn't the problem, his resistance to it was. Months later, the transformation project was completed successfully. The company became more efficient, and David became one of the strongest users of the new system. During a team meeting, his manager smiled. "I have to admit, I didn't expect you to become one of our biggest supporters." Everyone laughed, including David, because now he understood something important. Growth begins when comfort ends, and sometimes the changes we fear the most become the opportunities that help us grow the most. Now that you've heard the story, let's go through some useful business English words and phrases together with real workplace situations. First, let's look at the word adapt. Adapt means to adjust successfully to new conditions or situations. Imagine this situation. Your company introduces a completely new software system, and after some practice, you learn how to use it effectively. That means you adapt it. For example, someone might say, "Employees must adapt to new technologies." Another example could be she adapted quickly to the new work environment. Next, let's look at the phrase digital transformation. Digital transformation means adopting technology to improve how a business operates. Imagine this situation. A company replaces paper documents with digital systems and automates many manual tasks. That is digital transformation. For example, someone might say, the company invested heavily in digital transformation. Another example could be, digital transformation improved efficiency across the organization. Now, let's look at the word efficiency. Efficiency means completing tasks with less time, effort, or resources. Imagine this situation. A report that used to take 1 hour can now be completed in 15 minutes because of better software. That is improved efficiency. For example, someone might say, the new system increased efficiency. Another example could be, efficiency is important for business growth. Next, let's look at the phrase learning curve. Learning curve refers to the time and effort required to learn something new. Imagine this situation. You start using a new software program. During the first week, you make mistakes and work slowly, but after a month, everything becomes easier. That period of learning is called a learning curve. For example, someone might say, there is a learning curve when using new software. Another example could be, the learning curve was challenging at first. Now, let's look at the phrase growth mindset. Growth mindset means believing that abilities and skills can improve through learning and effort. Imagine this situation. Instead of saying, I'm not good at technology, you say, I'm not good at it yet, but I can learn. That is a growth mindset. For example, someone might say, a growth mindset helps employees develop new skills. Another example could be, she approached the challenge with a growth mindset. Finally, let's look at the phrase, step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone means doing something unfamiliar or challenging in order to grow. Imagine this situation. You volunteered to lead a project even though public speaking makes you nervous. That means you're stepping out of your comfort zone. For example, someone might say, he stepped out of his comfort zone and learned a lot. Another example could be, career growth often requires leaving your comfort zone. As you can see, these expressions are extremely useful in real workplace situations, especially when discussing change, learning, and professional development. So, what can we learn from this story? Change can feel uncomfortable. It can feel frustrating, and sometimes it can even feel threatening. But resisting change often creates bigger problems than the change itself. If you stay open-minded, keep learning, and adapt to new situations, you can discover opportunities that were impossible to see before. Because growth doesn't happen when everything stays the same. Growth happens when we're willing to change. If you want to improve your business English through real-life situations, stories like this can help you both in language and in professional development. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the channel for more stories. See you in the next video.